Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, if I can start, I'll start by saying, Call Lord La Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Chakodash, which give all praise to the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Son, the Word, Illy calls God and Jesus Christ. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, rule well, teach me his truth, as well as say shalom to the hopeful elect, or the I can push his word in truth and sincerity. And Lord willing to be edifying lesson, man. I was going to go into this starts Amos 5 and 18, going to the day of the Lord, man, because, ultimately this time we're coming into, these are the days we're living in, man. The last days are the last days, as brothers always say, man. All right, the beloved of the apostle heart coined this year, or the whole year, all the prophecies come to pass, man. And the major prophecy of that is that day of the Lord, man. All right, the judgment of this place, man. When this place, Babylon the Great, which knows America, finally gets destroyed, man. All right, and it's no longer inhabited, and it's left as a representation of what happens when we allow a kingdom to rule in complete wickedness, man. When you allow that to go forth and allow that wickedness to exceedingly pollute the whole earth, man. Because that's what's happened, all right? So this is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? Right, because that's a lot of people, man. A lot of people, you got you have certain people within the Christian church and different beliefs and different truthers and so on and so forth who will acknowledge the fact that we're living in the end times and that certain things are going on as aligned in the scriptures with the end of the end of the world, but this current world, but. But to what end is it for them, man? They don't understand. They're not serving the Lord truth and sincerity, man. All right, they're not actually doing the things that are pleasing unto the Heavenly Father and His Son, may how about Shem Yahushua, then they're going to be slated for destruction, man. All right, it's not going to matter. Well, you're looking forward to something that, again, what ends it to you, as it says, okay? It says the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So a lot of people have this idea in their head there's going to be a great monumental celebration, man. All right? Yes, we'll be rejoicing, but we're going to be, even the elect to be going through it's gonna be catching hell in that day, man. All right, the scripture said that they should be scarcely saved. All right, so just because so how much more the rest of these people, man. All right, if the elect is scarcely gonna be saved, man, it's not gonna be good for all these heathen, of course, as well as 2/3 of our people. Because that's a heavy thing that people don't understand, man. 2/3 of our own people are going to be cut off, man. Our nation of Israel, the so-called Blessed Latino Native Americans, all right? 2 parts, pursuant to Zechariah 13:8, man, aren't gonna make it, man. All right? Only that, first and foremost, 144,000, 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel, as well as that large multitude, man, that 1/3 of the men, women, and children that will be delivered, okay? But the vast majority of people are going to die off, man, in order to come back in the kingdom of heaven through the loins of an elect man, all right? But it's not going to be a light day, man. It's going to be a bunch of judgments going on, a bunch of death, man. It's going to be pestilence, chaos, famine, people starving to death, all right? These are going to be going forth throughout the earth, man. And that day, that's when people are going to be being tossed to and fro, man, running for any type of answer they can receive, but it's going to be too late, all right? It tells you Amos, I might as well jump to it real quick, so I'm right here. Amos 11, it says, Behold, the days come, there's Amos chapter 8, verse 11, it says, Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. See, so that's the famine right there, man. Because yes, it's gonna be you won't have bread and water, food and drink. That's part of it, but as well as not hearing the word, man, not having that comfort or that knowledge and wisdom to keep you stable when them times will come. Okay, only the elect will have that, man. That's why you need to seek the Lord where He can be found, man. Isaiah the 55th chapter, all right, because very soon, man, the doors of repentance are rapidly closing, man, all right? You're not going to be able to hear this thing, man. You're not going to be able to get right. Then that's when everyone's going to be trying to seek out these things, man. Well, what are we to do now, man? Because that's when your enemy is really going to show himself, man, all right? As he's already been doing, man, but it's going to be even ramped up, man. Revelation 12 and 12 continuously comes out, man, these last days, man. The devil come down in great wrath. He know he had but a short time, man. That's going to keep coming out, all right? Because that's the times we're living in, man. All right, it's important to continuously harp on these things, man, because the scripture said that the testimony of Yahushua is a spirit of prophecy, all right, and pursuing Revelation 19 and 10. So that's a spirit that needs to be getting pushed out there, man. It's to repent or you're going to get put to death, man, because Esau, Edom, who's a self-proclaimed white man, he's about to really show his hand, man, all right? He's about to show his left hand blessings he received, all right? He's going to show that sword, that military might, that power, all right? He's been able to take peace from the earth, but he's going to go full force with that, man, all right? Going for that ultimate control. But back in Amos 5 and verse 19, it says, and if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, right, because this is going into what you're not going to be able to escape, man. Once the Lord starts raining down his judgment, there is going to be no escape. There's going to be no, saving yourself, man. Scripture say he shall try to save his own life shall lose it, man. All right. So you ain't going to be able to save your own, you're roughly paraphrasing, you ain't going to be able to save your own life, man. All right. The only way the Lord is doing this intentionally, man. The only way you're gonna be able to see salvation through this troublous time, man, is through calling our name, man. Proverbs 18:10, man. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run to it and are safe, man. That's gonna be the only escape in that day, man. Is calling on the name. Cause most people don't even know that name, man. That's the other thing. You can have people out there calling on, JC, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah, Yahweh, all these different things, man, that they've had they trust and they faith in, but those things aren't going to be able to deliver them in that day, man. All right. It says, or went into the house and leaned his hand. Oh, let me bring it back. This is back in verse 19. It says, if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. And again, that's just reiterating the point, man. All right, no escape, man. It's if you went to you running from a lion and you escaped it, and these things really gonna be happening that day, man. All right, when them lions, man, it's gonna be complete chaos out here, man. All right, it's gonna be complete disorder, man. All right, this scripture said a time of trouble I've never seen before, man. That's not a light thing, bro. It's gonna be so much, so many plagues on the earth, man. It's be absolutely no escape, man. All right. Like you run from a lion and then a bear meets you, man. Then you somehow manage to escape from the bear. You run into the house, you lean your hand on the wall trying to catch your breath, and then a serpent bites you, man. All right, everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, man, it's gonna be, the judgment's gonna be going out, man. All right. Which is why, especially, it's really important to have a strong mind in that day, man, because even if you escape that judgment, as the Lord willing, with those men, we're hoping to get that salvation. You're going to be seeing a bunch of brutal things, man, a bunch of people dying, a bunch of people you knew in the world, man, women, children. There's going to be a lot old, the elderly. There's going to be a lot of people getting put to death right before your very eyes, man. And that's why you got to be preparing yourself now mentally, man. All right. Verse 20 says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness, not light? Even very dark and no brightness in it, man. There ain't gonna be no brightness in that day, man. All right, nothing, man. Again, we look forward to that, though, because we understand that things need to get worse before they can get better. We understand that to get the kingdom, what's synonymous with this kingdom being destroyed is the kingdom of heaven being established, man. All right, they go hand in hand. You can't have one without the other, man. That's the process of events that the Lord laid out to take place, man. All right, that's the order of things to go. So we look forward to that. We hasten that date, man. All right, we're rejoicing when we see things get worse and worse, but we understand it is going to be a heavy time of we're gonna be tried in that day, man. All right. Second Ezra 16th chapter, man, in the 73rd verse tells you that in that day they'll know whom I chosen. They'll be tried like gold in the fire, man. All right. So it's gonna be very clear who the elect is in that day, man. All right, Lord, when we beat those men, man, there's gonna be a lot of trial and tribulation that we're gonna be subject to. All right. Let me get this in Joel. Staying with the point, man. This is Joel chapter 2. In verse 1, it says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion and sound an alarm on holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand, man. That's what we're doing, man. We're blowing that trumpet, man. Crying loud, Isaiah 58:1, lift up that voice like a trumpet, man. Cry loud, spare not. Okay, that's what we're doing, man. We're for warning our people of things to come, man. Prophesying, man. Speaking before the certain destructions come upon this place, man. Rather the people will hear forbear, man. All right. That's the warning, man. The Lord isn't going to leave any stones unturned. Everyone's going to get a chance to hear his word, man, because his word has been going out, man. I mean, brothers on the highways and byways every week, man, week in and week out, man. Sometimes certain camps multiple times a week, man. All right? And people just continuously walk by. Like they don't want to hearken, man. They don't want to take heed to what we're saying, man. All right? But it is what it is, man. That's what Scripture talk about that great shame being upon them in the kingdom, man. They're going to be like, man, we had all the answers right here, man. We just continuously walk past, man. I walk past to go and get a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, people really just, they're like, man, the truth is right there in front of me, man. All right? It says, verse 2, it says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like. neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations, man. Yes, it ain't gonna be no day after this, man. 'Cause this is it, man. The kingdom of heaven is next, man. Or just you go to Daniel 7th chapter, man. Man, Daniel had that vision, man. All right, those four great kingdoms, those four great empires that were ruled, man. All right, he likened them, and they were likened them to beasts. Okay, those were the four major heathen empires that had to rise and fall before the kingdom of heaven could be established, man. The everlasting kingdom, Yahweh kingdom, first and foremost, man, and we'll be joint heirs with him, man. All right. So this is it, man. After this, it's not going to be any more captivity. It's not going to be any more being subject to our enemies, having to go to them for the one of all things, and being subject to the curses, our own flesh, having to be subject to sin. All right, nothing's going to happen again, man. All right, and the kingdom of heaven will be under a new covenant, will never go off again, man. Therefore, we'll no longer have to suffer the wages of sin, which is what? Death, man. All right, pursuing the Romans 6 and 6 and 23. So that's what we look forward to, man. All right. Again, it's a double-edged sword, man, because you get, it's all about a balance, that's the key, man. The scriptures, man, the scriptures constantly reiterate that, man. Proverbs 11 chapter comes to mind, man, which says false balance is an abomination. Okay, you gotta have that balance, man. Not be too understanding that this day, the days that are coming, man, and are fastly approaching, is going to be a time of trouble, man. A time of great lamentation, mourning, and woe. But at the same time, man, it's also going to be a time to it should be a faith booster in itself, man. All right. I always say, man, that should be, man, the worse things get and the more dire times get, man, that should just build your faith, man. Because we're really speaking these things, starting with the apostles, elders, great millstone on down to the youngest brothers, man. These things have been going on for decades, man. Brothers speaking these words, man, week in, week out, day in and day out, saying it over and over and over again, man. Like the elder Yahshua always says, speaking in his kingdom into existence, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So you literally should be prepared for it in that day, man. You should understand that, okay, all these things were written, all these things were already prophesied to come to pass, all right? And the Lord said, none of these things should go out void, man. Isaiah, the 55th chapter. So we should understand, okay, this is happening, okay, this is all, we're just getting closer and closer to the kingdom, man. The worse it gets, the closer and closer we get to it being better, man, all right? And after we go through this time of trouble, this time of great tribulation, we're never going to have to deal with it again, man, all right? Never got to be subject to being amidst the fall of a kingdom, man, all right? Just going to be everlasting peace, everlasting sovereignty, and rulership, man. All right, that's why Scripture say what? Arise you and depart, because this is not your rest, man. We're not at rest yet, all right? So we shouldn't be having a bunch of vested interest in this place, a bunch of treasures laid up here. No, we're supposed to have our treasures laid up in heaven, man. Where moth and dust doth not corrupt, man. All right. What thieves can't break in and steal. Well, it was incorruptible, man. All right, that's the end goal, of this, man. Putting on, in that incorruption, man. All right. From getting out this flesh first and foremost, all right, and then as well as everything we'll have, man. Well, everything we get in the kingdom of heaven, man, it's never gonna be taken from us, man. All right, it's gonna be everlasting, man, forever and ever, even forever and ever, man. All right. So again, that's the balance, man. It's gonna be a day of it's gonna be a very dark day, man. But it's gonna be that light at the end of the tunnel that we look forward to, man. All right, that light at the end of the tunnel, which is the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, and that's the end goal, man. As long as we have a kingdom, constantly meditating on the kingdom, man. All right, constantly meditating on what's to come, and the Lord gives us that faith to and the spirit to endure, man. Well, that's all we need, man. And Lord willing, we will. So with that, man, prayers edifying. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Chakudash. Double honors to elders, apostles, great millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.